Hey guys, so welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. Let's carry on where we left off. All available dungeons have been plundered. Bounties turned in. All we gotta do now is kill some time. 2 days until the landslide clears and we can be on our way to Brilehaven. So let's do exactly that. We made some good progress with our bonds, thankfully. I mean, we got some skills to level up as well. So, yeah, we're well on our way to being crown ready. All to get Luis's attention. The things we gotta do to get some notice around here. Well, Strohl is available, so is Maria, but
oh, it's you.
Let's work on our good friend here. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to seek clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step. Alright, I'll give you a gentle nudge. Let's go.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now's a good time as any. My home, the village of Halia, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we could make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter. That's okay. I'm sure Hulkenberg will be happy to just try out the delicacies before we move on from here. You know, she's got some time to kill. Heismay's looking for a place to lay his son to rest. With Strohl leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. And, yeah, God, he's not wrong. This place has seen better days. 50,000 people used to live here, now it's a ghost town. Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by gauntlet runner. You'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet, as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. God, a lot of sad stories coming up on our bonds. This music, really worth the money it took to compose it. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that. What happened is tragic.
Is that right?
yeah.
It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever ago. And yet, only the blink of an eye at the same time.
Huh.
Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives. Nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I discovered a letter. Really? It survived?
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand fire. What do you mean, take this? Are you giving it to me? I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey.
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubt that this is his will, and I know I must read it, but... You okay? You want a glass of water? I'm going to go over there and do just that. Alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? Don't be such a baby. Oh, God. It's okay to be nervous.
Yeah.
I can't even say that. That's too cruel. People mourning their sons, mourning their fathers. I can't just be, like, barging in with my smart-ass talk. I'm here for you if you need me.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. Alright. Still, though, quit being a wuss. I waited nearby while Strohl read the will. I just won't say it to his face. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance.
And
The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital. Well, what are we waiting for?
Well then.
Let's head back and find it then.
but
Yes, but I'm afraid we'll need something a little more specific than the capital. For all we know, it's in the public restroom. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. I won't tell him to stay calm. Never works.
damn it.
Damn it. If only I'd...
Sorry.
Whenever I think back to that day... my Father names me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. I feel only shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debt owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt,
I'll definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be. A noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Haliatus with reverence, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue. Well, the ambition's coming all the way back to Strohl now. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much, and more. I just stood here, man. But hey, sometimes we just need someone to stand there, you know? They don't need to talk back, you just need someone to lend an ear. I sense Strohl's deepened trust and his determination to confront his destiny. Like, I read something on Twitter or something, like some guy offered himself to be hired as...
I must use my nobility for good.
someone who just accompanies you. Like, he doesn't even talk, he just sits there with you. Like, apparently you can like go to restaurants if you don't want to go by yourself. You can just have him sit opposite you. He'll just eat his meal quietly or something. And sometimes, you know, that's all we need. Just some company. You don't even have to speak. Significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the warrior lineage, that's warrior veneration, and battle aura, while in reserve the amount of experience Strohl gains increases. Reserve? What's that? It's not like we have the ability to reserve our people right now. We barely filled out our party with a maximum of 4 with Heismay. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. So tell me about your father. Let's break him down. Let's get a psychological profile up and running, and we can go from there.
Say,
What was your father like?
That's...
He was a big man. So much so that standing next to my mother made her look teeny. But despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. Thank you. I didn't need a physical description. I was talking about, like, how he thinks, but sure. And he never treated people as less than them. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Brilehaven, but in Halia, they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they would remember him. Perhaps, if he's a big guy, like you said. That may be our best lead, and I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? Yeah, sorry, Maria. Next time we're in Grand Trad, we're going to the fish market. Could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
this one's important.
Alright, oh, a new quest. Strohl asked me to help track down his inheritance. He recalled his father frequented the fishmonger near the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I should start there.
All right.
Tolerance increase as a reward. But first, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides. We need to get the gauntlet runner back.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Benji. Let's head back to the gauntlet runner. Okay, progress. Looks like it's a quest, actually, not a bond event, so we shouldn't take up a day. Back to the Martyra Tavern. I hear a voice. He doesn't need to come here any longer, and yet... Brigita comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Sounds like a plan. Let's move. Hello, Brigita.
Ah, just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
But
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go. You have to phrase it like that?
sorry.
It's probably best you just forget about me.
But
Well, I don't have to go. I'll go wherever you're going. We managed to get our courage up to 3 last time, so there we go. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigita I would face her burdens with it. Let's go to hell.
you.
Benji, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then, will you come with me? But now's not a good time. No problem. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-Igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
What?
so reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village, fairly close to Grand Trad. Not Halia, is it? I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of these extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Alright, Brigita Wick over here. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you
Right.
to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. Alright, sure. You want me to tie them up and you hoist them into the air? Please think this through. I guess I'm not ready to go to hell after all. Brigita, I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigita's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth, or she'll never fully trust me. Yeah, and then the prince is alive, he's just cursed. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. And also so I could get Luis's attention, because I'm going to kill him and string him up in the air for 3 days and 3 nights. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least. Hey, I'm in the hundreds now in terms of popularity.
As it is.
Fine. If that's how it must be, if that's how must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. I don't think it was right. You would slaughter a village.
Hang on.
There'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. Well, you said it yourself. If you kill the whole village, then you're gonna get killed yourself. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. They ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow it? To be fair, you know, I'd be inclined to let her go ham, but we need to rise above that if we're going to become king. Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you. I'll do it behind your back.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. Oh, great. I've given them a worse fate. They're not going to get killed. They're just going to be tortured. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. Deal? We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well, and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Alright. Time to witness some murders. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigita stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad. I guess Moore is asleep. He can't do the narration right now. Oh.
Huh?
Jeeves. Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. Oh god, it's an elderly Eugene. I am Brigita. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them.
Huh?
The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me, because they're setting you up.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't be.
No, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey, miss. You sell magic igniters.
How nice!
How brilliant! Papa, I want an igniter! Now, we're poor.
Enough.
Just shakes his head. I see. Say no more. Alright, I guess we're murdering the church. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniters group's movements from the church. But now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
It was all a lie. Then what does the church get out of it? To harass you? Maybe it's you they're targeting, Brigita.
in any case,
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. Thank goodness. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigita's deep gratitude. Ooh. Alright, we averted a crisis.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Ooh, more of a discount at Igniter. Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. Brilliant.
But
But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you still.
No.
No. What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? More discounts? Well then. Fine. Since it's you.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same. Alright,
yes,
if you'd like to come, then come. I will. I like to visit you. Although the question mark above my head doesn't give me that kind of confidence. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. Are you convincing me or yourself? Yeah, you can come. Yeah, totally. If you really want to, just come visit me. Yeah, totally. I'll see you again. Yeah. Just come if you want to. Okay, I will. Thank you, Brigita. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigita's gauntlet runner and headed back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, one more day. What are we gonna do? Suppose I should double check my quests. That road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We set off for Brilehaven as soon as it reopens.
true.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get in Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further from the other candidates. How so? You want me to do a song and dance? Or we're gonna have like a team song? Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Some upright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition. Well, way ahead of you guys. I've taken care of everything I could, I think.
Right.
We depart tomorrow. Well, I suppose it doesn't hurt
now?
to check. Noble's Legacy, that's for Strohl. Relic Search for Nearest. Moore's Task, we can complete that. Queen of Cuisine, oh right, I still need to cook something, but we can do that when we're traveling in the Gauntlet Runner. Another quest?
Why?
It's here. Oh right, Strohl's one. I was gonna say, like, how did I miss this quest? It's right here in the town square. It's because I just got it. Alright, where are we going?
What do you...
Back in Grand Trad, we can spend some time with Maria, but first, let's go visit the fishmonger.
The exhibition...
See if we can get some information on Strohl's big dad.
Come to think of it,
I love it.
Strohl was searching for a fishmonger, right? I bet they'd be around here. That's why I came here.
Now what am I to do?
Fresh fish! Get your fresh fish! I've got bargains! Here we are. That reminds me, I had business with the fishmonger. I should talk to him.
What in tarnation's going on?
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome, one and all. If it's swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all as fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, Strohl's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? The Count of Halia? And just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son? Really now? I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an elder. And Clemar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. I'm looking for his inheritance. Yeah, this is gonna go down well. What are you playing at? If this is some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once, when some pain-in-the-arse nobles started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that. A noble, buying things himself. Does his son really like fish? Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? I asked a question, but yes, I'll take credit. Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first, eh? Okay.
What in tarnation?
In front of the cathedral. Somewhere around here. Capital merchant.
And what do you want?
You are not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Strohl's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith Grand Cathedral. Will this be him? And hopefully it's not that guy who just walked past me.
So foolish it arouses great pity.
Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? Well, tell me his 5 favorite things, his star sign, and his birth date. The Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with riffraff like you. God, is it so hard to believe that he's my friend? He's my mate? The merchant is still suspicious of me. What should I say next? Did his fish stink? I can't think of a way to use that information to sway the situation in my favor. My imagination was visionary. I could steer the conversation in a way that would earn the merchant's trust.
And what do you want?
Are you asking that guy who just walked between us? Seeing you fidget like that, I can tell you're just another swindler, trying to find the angle that will lead you to the Count of Halia's inheritance. I'm afraid I'm not so gullible, so you'll need to ply your despicable trade elsewhere. Now, away with you. Choo. Bye. Ciao. Alright.
Say,
Progress, at least. Always imagination we gotta work on. I think that's one that takes a while to actually level up, so... maybe some time before we're able to do just that.
Then.
For now, Maria, where are you? Let's hang out.
you...
Do you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. It's about Maria. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I know you must be busy.
You...
I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria? I mean, yeah, I talked with her. Something
it's
specific?
kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. That's odd. Maybe not odd, per se, but it all just seems a tad desperate. It's as if she's frightened of something. Why, you little wretch! Look at what you've done! Uh-oh.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilt me drink down me leg! That your idea of service, Fabienne?
I'm sorry.
Well,
Keep your breeches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink. On the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs? Sure. All it takes is a
I'm
free drink to
sorry.
calm down an angry man, huh? You don't have to apologize.
Listen,
But,
But it's all my fault. Miss
by the
Fabienne
way-
was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. Well, I came to see you, so it's my fault, really, for speaking to her in the first place. I just wanted to show Miss Fabienne that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore? Why would you think that?
what?
Papa didn't want me either, so he left me. He didn't die on
Maria.
purpose. May I come in?
it's all right.
Oh, come now, wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabienne,
I'm sorry.
I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really, and I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you? God, everyone's struggling out here. It's Struggle Street in Metaphor Refantazio. God, like, no one's got a happy sort of bond event.
Maria.
Oh my Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter.
Well,
Miss Fabienne.
Okay?
Now, you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you. He worked to protect everyone. Above all else. That he did. And even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt that he's watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too, by giving him the strength to keep going. Yeah, it was just divine intervention that really took it all away from him, which is, still unfair to think about.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why...
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy, or sad, or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here. I think she's gonna get the bond level up instead of me at this rate.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. Yeah. I can sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels. I think you're lucky to have Miss Fabienne as a motherly figure. She seems lovely, patient, kind.
It's okay.
Increases
I can really stay.
post-battle XP. That's pretty cool. Purpose and speed cooking. Time will not lapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. Perfect. Alright, I did see that her favorite food was the bread I was intending to make. I can now cook in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen without passing time due to the effects of speed cooking. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time and see how she's doing for me? I mean, you're closer, but sure. She's literally in the same building as you. I have to travel across the continent. Oh, right. About that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. A row? Row? He thought about what he said before he went home, and he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria. Did he
I
now?
see.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud, or else no one will know. That means that there's more than I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later. I just sat here. But again, that's all we need sometimes. Even though that's not what she got. She got a thorough encouragement speech from Fabienne, and you could ask for more than that. I said goodbye to Maria and Fabienne and returned to the group. Okay, our last night before we move on. Exciting.
Well then.
Heismay!
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the UG village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long, I can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Let's just go and see, alright? Stop being a baby! Right then. I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. Oh god, there's the sprite. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. Not taking the Gauntlet Runner this time? Where's the carriage? Did you park it in the
days
bush?
gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
It's me, Heismay. I've returned, and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. Oh yeah, I'm used to that.
Hey,
Nothing I'm not used to.
I apologize.
Ah, yes. The Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heismay, is that you? You're looking grey in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
He is...
This is, Benji, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. I'm the future king.
nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village? Yeah, I like how they accepted it.
No.
I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought, he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. I wish Tadari would speak more so I could calibrate my voice. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they will respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
All right. Thank you.
Here...
I always used to trade here when I was young. Look closely, and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging to Tadari about it. Crybaby, eh? Adorable. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? Not really. Although my imagination is only level 2. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. What a piece of shit Elder's doing here! He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh.
You hear? Scumbags. Not very welcoming.
Well...
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heismay.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Master Tadari! The urn! The urn of bones! It's gone! What the fuck? What? What is the meaning of this? Fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. I can hear you, you know.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Heismay. I cannot excuse the village's behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Oh my god, don't say that! We're gonna find him, and I'm gonna put them in an urn, whoever stole it in the first place. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my soul's salvation. I can feel Heismay's profound sorrow and strong trust. Well, you better give it back, Tadari.
My thanks.
More skills, can that be inherited? Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned. Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it best you leave. What? We're leaving without the urn in our possession? Very well. Good God! Heismay and I returned to the city in silence. Sheesh. I could use that utopia right
Time
about now.
marches on,
The one in my
and the
book.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Everyone's getting absolutely punished this episode. My goodness.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance.
Here it comes.
So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing.
Let's compare heads.
Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Uh-oh.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Wow.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
All's fair in love and war and, the race to the throne, apparently.
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
Well, I hope it works.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans.
Alright, I gotta remember humans is actually monsters in this world.
And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that.
You look so sad, Batlin.
For now, let's enjoy the show!
Alright. Let's enjoy our Warder's Day.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
Yeah, did you bring some takeaway, Strohl, for some meals during our ride?
All that remains is to ride to Oceana with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Well, the road's supposedly cleared. It should be smooth as butter.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep.
What the fuck are you talking about, Strohl? It's morning. Did you not sleep last night? Mr. Fatigued.
Heismay, why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Don't you sleep on the ceiling, Heismay?
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
Wow.
What is he dreaming about?
I don't know. I hope it's not a wet dream.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
We need to buy another bed.
With friends like these.
You shouldn't even be sleeping right now anyway.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceana. We punch it south of Martira. We'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Okay. Wow. Quite the trip. Is that Catherina's bullet runner in the way?
Whoa!
So that's Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceana. A flourishing trade port known for its liberal, free-spirited atmosphere, home to an ocean breeze and infrequent temp.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? It's a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its ocean-side proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceana. Alright, start your engines. Let's race across the
Leaving
land.
behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the gauntlet runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceana. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
crash and burn. Alright. Time to get cooking.
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brilehaven. Time to work on our stuff. Exciting. And time won't pass, too. With the tips Maria gave me, I think I can cook without taking up much time. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Let's go for critical meatballs. It's benevolent bread.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heismay's home village? I'll go get him.
Now then.
I've heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. I don't think, benevolent bread's appropriate name for a dish that comes from your village, considering we met them just the other night, and, yeah, piss poor welcoming, by the way. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Okay. I followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique. Like this and that. Ha! Did you wash your feet before you started stomping on this shit, man? Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. Ha! Nice. God.
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow. We made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. You are not prepared. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Alright. Well, I'm glad I got that skill. If I cooked it without having it, then that would have been a true tragedy as well. Alright, we can read, or we can, spend some time with people. We should hit the pantry up too. Gather some free ingredients. There's some pristine clear water and Morricone meat. Okay, and let's read a book, I think. There are more books now. Perhaps Heismay added some to the collection. The books I could read are New World Travel Diary. This appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy's journey in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that will really expand the mind. Let's read it together over by the window? Yeah, I thought it might be imagination. That's why I chose it. You can judge a book by its cover. And title, after all. To be honest with you, I realized something. There are so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started traveling together. The world is vast.
Sure.
It really is. The world I knew before seems so small now. Hey, Benji. I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Maybe I'll write a book about it.
So then...
Should I write a book about our travels?
Sweet!
Good idea. Just make sure to include me as a co-author, alright? Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? You're already helping me plenty.
What?
Really? Aw, hearing that makes me happy. Especially since I don't have to do anything more to keep you satisfied. You're doing well, Gallica. Thank you for your presence. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Who would have imagined? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit someday. Maybe we will have a chance. I feel like my imagination has expanded after conjuring up various ideas together with Gallica.
Alright.
It's gonna break the fourth wall, and maybe we'll find another world waiting for you. Okay. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time. Only Gallica didn't distract me so
sets
much.
off from Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Time for camp. Okay. Grove Camp.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've had enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling. But it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Next in yours, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Okay.
The breeze feels nice.
But are we going to have like a bathhouse scene? We've got 3 more days on the road.
But
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. So, where's Heismay at? You hungry? Lumiby. First this sandflash business, next the salty sea breeze. I see I'll have to take some extra care with dry maintenance. Well, don't you look intrigued. But you needn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. Glad you enjoy your job. I wish I could say the same about mine. But, nope. Job's a job. Alright, let's spend some more time reading. Stared up at the heavens. There, a sparkle in the azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midday? No. Despite its cold, stony glow, this was no moon, nor star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient, indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky, erected by Empyrean beings. Someone else said that it was an alien came and would probably destroy the Earth and all life within at a certain date. So he sees a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings? The pavilion.
Oh, that's right.
right?
Yeah, there's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? I think they have wings. I feel like my imagination has improved.
All right.
Just picturing people with wings. Even though that's commonplace around here. I know this new world is just fictional, but I'd want to visit if it were a real place. There's still more left to read in this book.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Gosh. Well, back on the road. We're limited in what we can do, unfortunately. But I do like the idea of traveling across the country, and it takes some time. We'll arrive at the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heismay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? You take care that you don't get carried off by the wind? I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart. Though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you got wings. You just fly back to us now. My young friend, where did you hear you Jeep are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. Have you never played Spyro the Dragon? No, I suppose he hasn't. Alright. In 2 days, we'll be in Port Brilehaven. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? What are we gonna do? Let's finish the book.
What's that?
Continue to traipse through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage.
Oh, yeah?
A giant cave with glass walls in the desert? That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar. Do they create rivers in the desert too? Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you? Sounds pretty.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, I bet it'd be a dazzling sight in the daylight. Probably at night too, sparkling in the moonlight. I feel like envisioning the scene with Gallica has improved my imagination.
All right.
Jeez. We've finished the entire book and it didn't level up. I know this new world is just fictional. We'll visit it. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Now then.
Ah, yes, a bonus 4. Yes, we made it. We're a visionary now. Alright, turn the Gauntlet Runner around. We're going back to Grand Trad.
Imagination.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Yeah, totally.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
I wonder what's lurking. Oh my god. That is quite the sight.
This is...
A truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Strohl? Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Everything okay? Right.
Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed. The scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. It's, pretty close to home for Strohl, quite literally. Right. I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually.
You...
Strohl? I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again. When I'm king. I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Wisdom.
Hey!
Quite close to 3 as well. My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. When do we head back? Well, I guess Nearest can read the room he wants to, when he wants to, huh?
So...
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nevertheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here, and then give it away, and then probably forget about what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Alright. Stormy weather, unfortunately. Even though it says sun. Oh, scammed. Day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. That's some good news.
My bad.
Apologies. I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Heismay says. I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. Don't worry. I was pessimistic once upon a time. Now I'm just realistic. I do wish I was optimistic, though. It'd be nice to have hope. Instead of despair.
Come on!
This weird tool is actually a cleaning igniter that Nearest modified to create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. I know it's hard, but all the lifting and bending over is sure to strengthen your legs, yeah? If I clean the Gauntlet Runner, my max HP will increase.
Got it.
Not really too fussed about that, to be honest. I'd rather get my... I know it's not called social stats. I'd rather get those up before I work on HP and MP. Code seems to have been deciphered even further. May have a clue to a lost relic. The handwriting is hurried and haphazard. The old man had a hunch about the tomb northwest of Brilehaven. Wasn't there a cursed cemetery there? The one where the victims of that epidemic were buried, it says. If I'm around Brilehaven, I should keep an eye out for this cemetery in case there's a relic there. Okay. Well, keep that in mind. I'm sure we'll get a quest, too, to visit. Oh, we do have another book to read, Bygone Days. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heismay's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. Heismay left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. If I read this book, I may gain more tolerance. Shall we spend some time reading this book? Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Let's go for it. We're not even on the window this time. Now we're just sitting on a crate. It's a heavy topic, I guess. Though sparse and objective, words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke. At time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables. Of his son refusing to stop crying at night. Of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. Oh god. All too relatable. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance is improved.
Alright.
Okay. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Time marches
and then once we've
on,
exhausted
and
all
the
our other
age of a
options,
new
then we can
king
work on
draws
increasing our
nearer.
MP, increasing our HP, and so on and so forth.
Quite.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nearest, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. I feel like we could have parked outside the landslide until it cleared and then moved on from there. But alas, tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Nearest said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Me too. Alright, let's read up the next chapter of Heismay's book. Over here too, playing chess by yourself. I always wondered how people do that. It's Heismay's account of his life with his son. Let's do it. Though sparse and objective, the words still magically vividly describe stuff. This entry describes Heismay and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heismay loses sight of his son, only to find he had climbed a tall tree. Heismay is mortified, until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. I see. Bearing a parent brought him a lot of struggles and joy.
Alright.
Tolerance up. There's still more left to read. Alright.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way! Or so I thought. Looks like it's that Mrs. Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
You lot! Yeah, on the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch.
Hurry it up!
I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says. I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Oh, now she's done it.
Come on then.
If she wants a boom, she'll get one. Wait, they're coming aboard on the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. I didn't think we could refuse it.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
If you say so.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
If only I could remember your weaknesses, I would have prepared for this the night before.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got?
I can help.
I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Early bird gets the glory, what? Let's have a spot.
Ah, yes, of course, the Bombardier.
Ingenuity.
Wow, that was 600 damage.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. But so have we.
No weaknesses, or at least none that we know of right
Hidden
now.
arm.
Let's go for electric.
It's up to you.
Not quite.
Let's stay calm. Let's set it up.
Ice.
Forward!
That's nothing!
Resists.
What a shame.
Dodge!
Oh.
You've got some fancy footwork,
Strohl.
Strohl.
Look at you go. No synthesis
I
available.
call upon royal power within!
You just got round slash, so let's just increase her defense, shall we? Is it worth it right now? Yeah, I think so. I've got 20 of these things.
Could do with this.
I didn't realize I'm
My tactics shall turn
collated
this
so
battle.
much.
Behold,
Uh,
we stand together.
Extreme fire damage to all enemies, even though there's only one enemy. Hit and evasion,
We'll combine our strength.
and she's weak to fire.
You think me no ma- Now we strike.
Alright,
You can do this.
of course it's the last one I use.
I'm all prepared.
Damn,
No.
she melted away.
Why?
The corrosive acid was not related to that sentence.
I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
You're only one lady. There's many of us. Okay, unscathed as well because Strohl managed to dodge.
A halfway decent result.
Halfway decent. Look at that shit.
Nice.
I continue to grow.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me. How you've grown.
Raises max MP by 15%. Magic font.
Right. I could get used to this.
Rising slash. Oh my god. Almost 420.
I've lost.
I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. But that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? This... what? You're already down 2, okay? If you win the next one, I'm still ahead. Catherina! Cheer up! Hired man.
Yeah?
I saw you, runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Ah, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Catherina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work? Even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do Parapus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelette. Doricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Catherina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once. Oh no, you're not. You can't eat the money.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. You can hold out just a little longer. I swear I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
You'll be waiting a long time. Now there we are. We believe in you, Catherina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it will last them what? A few weeks at most. They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the Parapus take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something.
But
even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. Preach it to the choir, lady. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapus are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapus start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Let's save them too.
In that case.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies. Maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can make the Parapus suffer for it. So yeah, I'll figure that out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Benji. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. Are you supposed to be like my Kuze or something from Yakuza 0? Just like, I'm gonna constantly fight you, my rival, until I win over your favor. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Catherina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me.
She...
The loyal hunter, Catherina, keeper and inheritor of the Brawler's virtues.
Now...
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Rank 3.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Pugilist. Okay, advance the personal bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center as bounty bonus. Good stuff. You can now study the pugilist in academia. Recruitment center bounties have increased. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me. Wouldn't dream of it.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So long as they don't seek out the monsters in the dark. Will they or will they not? Time will tell. As we spend some time at my favorite camp, Muddy Camp. So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is. Me too. It'd be nice to get the open sea and the smell of salt in my nostrils. Right, Nearest?